October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and this afternoon there is an event to kick off the month at the Family Justice Center in Central Bakersfield. It is just one of several events that District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer is busy with these days, and she joins us in studio this morning to talk more about that. First, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And the Family Justice Center, just over 21 months?
Yes, we opened in January of 2018.
Mm-hmm. And steady flow in and out, good
steady
and
flow.
bad?
About 700 people a month come through the Family Justice Center. Some are return visitors, but it's been steady since it's open, and so that's both good and bad.
Can you tell me just about some of the services that the center offers?
Yes, the Family Justice Center encourages victims in crisis to come in. It's one-stop shopping. They can come in and have a number of different services there. Victim advocates, the Alliance Against Family Violence is there to help with counseling. Greater Bakersfield Legal Aid can help them, family support, mental health. There are about 6 different partners there. When a victim's in crisis, it's hard for them to make decisions. So the information is there for them when they come in, and it's really a wonderful resource for the community.
And we're taking a look at some of the pictures right now from the center. Do you find that do you have repeat visitors that are coming back over and over?
We do have repeat visitors that come back. About half of the people that come in the door are repeat visitors, but that's good. Because they come back to see their counselor or they have an additional question. It's not necessarily they've been battered again, but they're trying to work through their problem.
And while we're on this topic, if someone out there is watching right now and would like to know how to get in touch with this type of resource, how can they do that?
Well, they can just walk right in between 8 and 5. The Family Justice Center is located at Beach Park on Oak and 21st Street, so they can walk in. They don't even need to have an appointment. Or they can call the Alliance Against Family Violence, Domestic Violence hotline. If they don't want to leave their home, they can just call on the phone. And there's the number right there on your screen. Now, this is just one of several things that your office has been very busy with these days. The other, one of the other topics, of course, is the homeless issue. You have partnered together with Sheriff Donnie Youngblood, trying to find or put into motion something to really try and one avenue to try and address this problem. Can you talk more about what you've been proposing with the sheriff as far as dealing with this? Well, because of the change in the law, specifically AB 109 and Prop 47, we have seen an increase in drug abuse. About 80% of our homeless population are drug addicts. They're addicted to drugs. The other 20% we have severe mental health issues. When those crimes were felonies, we had excellent rehabilitation programs. Now someone who is arrested for a quality of life crime like vandalism, possession of drugs, sex crimes, they have these drug problems and they haven't been able to get any help because they get a ticket. They get a ticket to appear in court, and then they don't appear in court, and they can't get to court, and that kind of thing. So we want to be able to enforce these quality of life crimes. There should be accountability for these type of crimes that are really not helping people who are drug addicted, and certainly not helping victims in the downtown area.
You think the whole this state of California and how it's being shaped by some of our leaders up in Sacramento as far as looking down upon jail sentences, where in the past 10 years ago you have so many empty beds right now that may have been a starting point for someone to start getting help they need?
Well, we had award-winning drug rehabilitation programs in the Lerdo facility after AB 109, but before Prop 47. It is difficult for someone who is horrifically addicted to drugs to make good decisions about their future unless they've had a little bit of time to reflect, and that is a time without drugs.
So are you expecting pushback from the state level?
The state level, I don't know about this.
From Sacramento, if you begin from the AG's office or anything as far as?
No, I don't. No, it is a crime. You know, many other counties still jail people for crimes. We're not jailing the homeless. We're jailing people who commit crimes and trying to get them help. Many other counties still have that. We're just trying to get some funding to open up some beds at Lerdo to be able to incarcerate people for periods of time and send them on their way to rehabilitation.
I know that the office has just, as far as the topic of the Kern County Fair and the audit that was just handed down, can you give us any preliminary information as far as what your office is doing?
It's very preliminary. We have received the report. Our public integrity unit has read that report and feels that there is sufficient cause to open an investigation into certain things that were reported in that report.
Any idea, I mean, on a timeline as far as when that might be?
That's too preliminary to say, but we're working on it.
Very good. Cynthia Zimmer, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, very good. Let's go over to Elena Rusk right now, get an idea of what we have in store outside today.